Hello everyone, future eBay sellers and people who are very ambitious. Today I want anyone who is watching this video, if you haven't watched my videos before, and if you stumble upon this video and you're looking for information that you think is going to help you, I think that this video is going to be the most important video of mine that you watch, because the information here is going to be the most vital information. Now, 9 times out of 10, you stumble upon my video because you're in a search engine, you were looking for something to do with resale, eBay, hustling, or whatever. I haven't really decided what direction I want to take this message in completely, but here it is. I want to talk about 5 things that I think most likely you're going to have to look at when you want to become a reseller, you want to last, if you want to make extra money, if you don't want to sit in your car and cry because times are hard. If you're saying to yourself times are hard, you want to subscribe to this channel. You want to watch this video in its entirety, and you probably want to watch it about 5 or 6 times before you move on to anything else, because you got to understand everything that's being said here. I'm going to show you my first prop. Here's a nickel. All right. The reason why I'm showing you this nickel is because while I was on my way to go return some bottles and cans for my job, I found this nickel in the parking lot and I was very happy. All right. This video is a little dark, so bear with me. I found this nickel and I was really excited about it. So I picked it up and I put it in my bag, my black bag that I carry everywhere. Because when I find change, when I do my scavenging, I put it away and I let it stack up, and then I take it and I put it in my coffee can, right? Of all the change that I find on the floor or change that I have in my pocket. Now this $3 here is my next prop. This $3 is from the bottle that I got from my job today that I went to go return. All right? And I did this on my way to the gym, so it's not too far away. Now, you're probably wondering, what is it? What am I telling you this for? Why does this matter to you? You got a little bit of change. You're not that desperate. Well, let me explain something to you. Maybe this video is for people who, if you don't have $10,000 or more, this video is for you. If you don't have $10,000 or more saved up, put away to the side for yourself, okay, then this video is probably not for you, but maybe you can learn something from it. But if you don't have $10,000, all right, what this strategy that I'm going to tell you is the most important strategy to adapt before you, and at least until you get to $10,000 in savings. Okay, it's called crackhead ambition. All right, you need to have crackhead fingertips. Why did I just say crackhead fingertips? I know you're probably wondering to yourself, are you telling me to be a crackhead? No. I want you to understand something. If you live in an inner city area, all right, and you look at crackheads, what do they have in common with each other that they don't have in common with the regular workaday person? Crackheads would actually be better off if they weren't addicted to crack. But crack is their reason why they are so ambitious. Because a crackhead gets paid every day. They don't wait for a check. Every day is payday for a crackhead. All right? Usually a crackhead is a master at producing a few $100s a day. The only problem is their habit keeps them from maintaining that. Because usually the average drug user probably consumes about $100 to $200, maybe sometimes even more, $500 worth of drugs a day. All right? So they're on a mission to find anything they can do to get that dollar. All right? If you're working a regular 9-to-5 job and you're coming home and you're plopping on a couch to watch cable, all right, you're going to be crying if things aren't working out. So crackhead ambition, that's going to get you your money. But here's the second thing. I covered number one, crackhead ambition. Credit advancement. You want to try to get yourself in a position where you can either borrow money from someone, borrow money from a place that gives loans, a financial institution, borrow money from the bank. You need to be able to find a way to get $100 or more, maybe $500, put it aside and get yourself a separate bank account. So that when you do go scavenging with your crackhead ambition, you take this $3, you take this nickel, $3.05, you deposit in that account. You do not touch it. You need to adapt that discipline. All right? The next thing is liquidation. Now, liquidation is really great for people who are on eBay and Craigslist because you're going to become the minimalist that at this stage. This is the third thing I'm covering, liquidation. You're going to look for stuff that you don't need and you're going to hustle. You're going to sell it. You don't really need it. So sell it. You're probably going to make an extra $200 to $300 that month because I am the master of the ideal idea of $200 to $300 per month. That's my thing. I like to teach this to people. $200 to $300 a month. All right? The next step is Lionheart. All right? Because the liquidation is going to get you your stash. All right? So if you don't do credit advancement, you want to do the liquidation, you want to have crackhead ambition, which also ties into liquidation, right? You make yourself a stash of $500, then you put it away in a bank, and now you're a hustler. Lionheart is for people who are about to start picking and doing some big things, right? I'll give you an example of Lionheart. I went out and bought a jacket for about $10, right? This jacket was worth $100 easily. I got it for $10. So I posted on eBay. I purchased the jacket first of all, posted it on eBay. Best offers. I ended up selling it for about $70. I included the shipping. You know, so it was about $60 profit. Well, about $55 profit. But hey, I win. The Lionheart can take $100 out of that stash and flip it over and over again. And the last stage, and make sure to subscribe, that I'm going to talk about is the Tony Montana. Yes, I said Tony Montana. After a while of demonstrating crackhead ambition, credit advancement, liquidation, Lionheart, you're going to be the Tony Montana. Because after you've done Lionheart for a while, you got a lot of experience. You're flipping on eBay. You're flipping on Craigslist. You want to do the Tony Montana. That's when you got about an extra $5,000 to $10,000 put away. I would like to extend it all the way up to like $10,000 because you're still a picker at 5. Once you get 10,000 and you just to the side, you don't have to pay any bills. You're Tony Montana, and that's when you start flipping on a different level. But I'm not going to discuss that here. So subscribe. We'll talk about that in upcoming videos. But make sure you understand this video is going to be for people who are looking to change things now. So get yourself some crackhead ambition. That's the most important one. All right? When you've made $200 to $500, message me. But tell me what you did. Subscribe. Comment on this video. Okay, if you're already a shark, if you're already a Tony Montana, don't be disliking this video. Don't be trying to come at me and tell me this, or you got to do that. This is for people who are trying to graduate to that Tony Montana level. All right? I know there's a lot of you out there that are doing well. I made this video for people. I told you my ethic is the $200 to $300 a month kind of person, that extra little income. All right? Thank you. Have a great one. I hope this gave you something to think about.